just beyond his reach. And that's a goal kick. Van der Sar comes out and deals with it. Pinches it off him. And that's been won straight back. Messi gets into a good position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ødegaard. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the space here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta has it out wide and in space. Corner number 2 then. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Son Heung-min. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Nedved. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Thuram cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Decent chance! Goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Le numéro 20.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Messi. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. Davids spots it and intercepts. Ødegaard, chance here to counter. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Zanetti. Haaland. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Some resolute defending there.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
It's
temps
an
additionnel.
imaginative pass. Spread neatly. Corner it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Kumamoto really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Thuram. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Costa Curta. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Bernardo Silva looking for the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ødegaard. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Toure was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a throw. Davids. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Thuram. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's just a little long. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's Nedved. It's Nedved! Off the post! Ødegaard clears. Taken back almost at once. Now that looks a decent ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's a shade optimistic. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Haaland is onto this. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Messi, looking to play him in. Zanetti gets across and deals with it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Stoichkov proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Stoichkov could try cutting inside. Rashford! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they're quick to get it back. Lepied. And that has put paid to that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Musiala. Crunching tackle. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. This might spell danger. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way? Oh, what's he done? And the shot! It's in! Deep into injury time! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Paris Saint-Germain give... And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Rashford taking in the action. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the... And the shots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Greenwood. Rice. To Greenwood. Alexander-Arnold. Greenwood gets into a good position.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a good run down the left. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pinches it off him. Eze. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Eze could move up a gear here. And he cuts out the supply. So it is still 0-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Greenwood. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Ekitike. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now that's well seen too. Gallagher. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Now it's Solanke. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Conte.
Conte really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. Solanke. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. It's Ribéry. Gallagher. Played out wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word.
He's having a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So that's two now without reply. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was at... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition, and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. super ball. Has a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get loud.
And the shot! Oh no, he's got that wrong. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. 2-0 and in next to no time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many...
He's had a shot! And it's been shipped out wide. And he's in on goal. Nicely spread. Marmouche. Nkunku. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is... Oh, what a mistake! France have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Mohamed Salah for El Neni. He shifted it to the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. And this is Marmouche. Crosses it in. Climbs up big. Oh, taken with style. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nkunku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. El Neni. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. El Neni. Mohamed Salah. That's a throw. Half an hour played now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Shot, surely! France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Showing great feet there. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that was vital. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. Ribéry. Great chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's...
Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
France lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Attention, changement.
And we're underway again. Shifted upfield. Pass somewhat off target. Opts for safety. Hegazi. Trezeguet. And it's Salah. Tries a deft little ball. Can he finish? He's scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and the shot! No mistake! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Nkunku. Now it's Trezeguet. And he's been shifted off it. That has not gone well. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Now it's Nkunku. That's been slipped through. Just the goal. Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 2 then. Cross flung in, he rises! No, not the best of headers. And he's gone direct here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ribéry. Closing it. Ribéry! Oh, what a ball! Knocks it into space. That's a little off target. And it's Ribéry. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So, third corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. Mohamed Salah, just about up to 75 minutes, engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out to the left flank.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! So that goal then.
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Koundé gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cut it out. No, that's been intercepted. Trezeguet has it out wide and in space. Trezeguet is in a really good position out wide. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was...
Decent chance! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case... Goes for a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Trezeguet plays it forward.
De temps additionnel.
Oh, that's well spotted. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's found a way past. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
France's free kick then. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Ribéry! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. It hurts, does it not? Oh! And the referee brings it to a close. France have done it, the perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Massaro! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good ball, good take. Oh, this face to... And the finish! We've got a goal! And there is his 30th goal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
They have what they wanted. He's got tall! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Massaro really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
They've played it short. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And shifted it to the flank. De Vrij makes the interception. Massaro. That is good strength. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. DiMarco cuts it out. And it's De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Çalhanoğlu. Foot in. Ricci has been caught there, it's a foul. He's in a great position here. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Tries to... A header!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That's a cute ball. Mignon getting this one clear. He's had it taken off him. Reinders played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's a key interception. Reinders. Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Nicely aimed pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Ricci, he's got away. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. De Bruyne.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Çalhanoğlu. Now this could be a chance. He's through. Can he finish? And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Thinks about the shot. Over to the left. Now it's Thuram. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely weighted ball. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. And he's on his way! And De Bruyne! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, well played, well played. But that has not gone well. Çalhanoğlu. Ribery. De Bruyne. Looking for a runner. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bastoni. Can he get on the end of this? Ricci. Thuram is onto this, and he's in on Ribery! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's had it nicked away. Ribery. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a shade optimistic. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Thuram. In with the challenge. That pass isn't the best. De Vrij calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's busted! Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pass somewhat off target. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, and he shoots! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Schneider. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Serginho. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Schneider. And a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Di Lorenzo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a... Takes a shot! Top class from Thuram! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was the crispest of hits. He just cracked. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Schneider is standing over this one.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Numero 11, Schneider. Numero 45, numero 2. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15.
Çalhanoğlu! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Il numero 79.
Oh, almost a sixth.
Il numero 23. Cambio di giocatori.
Modric. Lookman. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, just skips past his man. Dumfries did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Massaro might be done. And the shot!
Ribery really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spread neatly. Lookman has it out wide and in space. Opts to play it back. Oh, shooting chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Serginho. Pass is just off target. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's gone for goal! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's whipped it across. DiMarco tries to clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Martinez. Reinders. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Schneider making his 300th appearance today. Just another... Ribery! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Driving on and making good progress. Roberto Carlos. And this is Maradona. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's burst through. throw-in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Barella. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice sequence of passes, this. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that pass isn't the best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gattuso. And he's quick to snatch it back. Totti puts his foot on the gas. Gattuso. That's Cannavaro. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Çalhanoğlu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Maradona. And it's Rijkaard. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nagatomo gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nagatomo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it out wide. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Little pass back. Pirlo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gattuso. And it's Maradona. And he opts to go forward. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. Barella gets over and intercepts. Looking for a runner. Cannavaro cuts it out. Nagatomo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nagatomo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Gattuso. And it's Totti. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Shot at goal! Nagatomo clears. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now there's a shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And that's been drilled in. Oh, what has happened here? And he's heaved it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term.
Chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pirlo, and here's Totti.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pirlo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gattuso. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Good take, and it goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.599
And that's it.
spettatori.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar, and that's been intercepted. Neymar.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Can he finish? Kukçu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Inzaghi. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe, and he's found a way past.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Big chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. So it is still 0-0. Lovely, now then. Cafu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, nicely intercepted. Balde. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Kukçu. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Mbappe! He might be in here! And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's a key interception. Jorginho. Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? And this is Stoichkov. Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bernardo Silva. And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. That's very neat. Here it is. Bullish header! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he has been fouled there. Kukçu. And it's Jorginho. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Stoichkov.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they've got rid. But they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Inzaghi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Kukçu. Serginho, and the return pass. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Stoichkov.
Might want to be careful
And
there.
the through ball. And he's managed to get free. That's really well cleared. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change.
And the finish! Goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jorginho. Searching pass he's played there. Time and again they are repelled. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
It's Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Stoichkov. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Howson gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Serginho. And they can counter here. And they're back on the ball again. Jorginho. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's fabulous.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Neymar. Looking for options for movement.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Neymar. Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. And now the breakaway. That's a cute ball. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu. And it's Kukçu. Marquinhos. Balde. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That has ended up in no man's land. Sends it crossfield. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Neymar.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard makes the interception. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.